It's been a while. I lost my dog, so I was sad. Yes. Thank you for my laundry. See y'all, it be folded and nice and dry. It's hot because I kept going back and forth to the ATM to not work, but now it works again. Hey, time for the next step. Selling all of my music equipment. I don't know. I could go be social today, but I just don't feel like answering people's questions. You know what I like about the people in Vietnam? They don't be asking me too many questions about shit that don't matter. They don't constantly ask me how long I'm gonna stay. They be like, what do you need? What do you wanna do? How can I help? Not a, well, you can put that on the side for me. Like, we not in America no more. Fuck all that. Heavy on a, we ain't in America no more. Heavy on a, my bank is so respectful of my decisions that they put other countries where I might be for a whole year. Just like, oh, I got you. Don't have to worry about that anymore. I said, okay. Like, my bank believes in me. My bank believes in me, y'all. The finances believes in me. I'm a back by the universe. It's when it popping. You heard me. Camera. Yeah. Yo. For real. Wow. So I was sad. And I was mad. Now I'm at acceptance. Am I ever gonna be over that? No. But I have every right to just, you know, grief hits you in waves. Healing is nonlinear, and the world is interesting. Updates. Back in the hotel. I stayed with a person. I'm grateful for that, and I really gotta live by myself. As a person who didn't really get to have a choice of living by themselves for a very long extended period of time, like, I had my dark nights of the soul as a teenager. Disrespectfully, I gotta live by myself. Like, I know people be trying to help, and I'm grateful, but I like living by myself because I be quiet. I'm always creating. Like, I'm quiet or creating or outside. There is no in between. I love cooking. I only got to cook like one time. That was so nice. I missed it. But ultimately, I gotta live by myself. It is mandatory. It's a non-negotiable for me. I didn't leave America to be back doing dumb shit that has nothing to do with anything that I actually want to do in my life. And now I'm gonna probably get rid of all of my music equipment because I'm not using it and I don't have a laptop. You know, it's irritating that I can see a racist white woman who harmed a child calling him a very derogatory term in the playground, get $600,000, and my crowdfund didn't get met. Like, that's so disrespectful. Don't nobody ever expect me to come back to that country ever again. That is egregious. That is abysmal. And there's just words that I can't even fathom of. I'm not ever in the fuck coming back If Beyonce gave me a free ticket and paid for everything, I would just go to Beyonce and get the fuck right back out. It's nothing tying me there. Nothing. Not family, not friends. I love them. They got a passport, use it. I am not coming back over there to deal with the Stockholm syndrome of suffering with the false pretenses of a fake religion. And when I say fake religion, real Christianity is supposed to be liberating, not debilitating and crippling to the point where you are ableist and you don't meet people where they are. And there's a Schindler's List in a way for autism, and there's only going to get worse when people are actively just allowing things like that to happen. Hell no, I ain't coming back over there. But good things have happened. I've been building rapport with Vietnamese people here. However, I know this is not where I truly want to be, and I'm not going to keep forcing myself to stay when I know I need to get past the fear and just go to the place I really want to be. I've been called to the place for a reason. It ain't just about all the la la land BS of it. It's something is inherently calling me there, and I know it's meant for me. And I've had spiritual synchronicitous experience that the Artist Way even talked about that'll start happening. And honestly, I'm going to buy that book for myself. And thank you so much Dorica, for sending me some funds for my grief. I was able to take care of myself and eat a meal and get my hair washed. So thank you so much. People like, you can wash your own hair. It doesn't always have a blow dryer. I found one in this room today, so I'm grateful I can do my own hair. However, I'm noticing, like, it's just the little things for me. It's like my skin breaking out. So I gotta get a filter, but this isn't my home, and it's more expensive to get a place to rent here, and it's just like trying to get a job, and it's not getting paid a lot, and it's just like a whole bunch of things that don't make sense for me to stay here. And it doesn't make sense for me to build an e-commerce business when there are tariffs on the United States, and from the United States. Nah. And I got to, I realized why I'm not doing the service industry anymore. I supported the restaurant that I'm always going to, and it was 90 people, and I helped them as friends. And bruh, I was drained. That was so much. I cannot do service industry work again. Not like that. Not anymore. I was out for hours. After I took a shower, I was out for hours. It was a lot. It's a lot. People be like, you can just do this for the meantime. It's a lot of us doing things for the meantime. It doesn't seem to be going nowhere. It's happening, but just at some point in time, we have to be honest with ourselves when systems and places and people and environments are not for us. As much as I would like it to be a bartender in Japan or here or Korea, I don't know if that's going to happen for me, because that's not something that, if it was meant to be, it would be meant to be. And of course I know some people have reached out, but that's not... There's more than one ways to create wealth for myself. And I think people in America are obtuse when it comes to artistry. They want the Josephine Bakers, the Nina Simones, and the James Baldwins, but they don't support them. And they wonder why they leave. We leave because we're not supported, and we don't have spaces to breathe and grow and to mess up and to learn lessons and to thrive. It's just a lie that I think people aren't quite honest with. We're seeing it with sinners. He even talked about, if he didn't do this, this, and this, and this, he wouldn't be there. And it's true, and not everybody has these opportunities. And, if spirit is telling you to move. Stop listening to people outside yourself sometimes. There's some good, wise counsel, but at a certain point, it's just all right, you're just sounding like a regurgitated blah, blah, blah. Still perpetuating that system that I don't believe in. Even understanding Buddhism, the people that want to help me, they are Buddhists. They give back to their communities without expecting something in return. It's a reciprocitous energy. It's they're happy actually happy. Yes, there's certain things they want to do, and it will happen. It's going to happen because you can also add to that community that you're impacting instead of just coming, out from America with that same American mentality of making money. Like, I just stopped hanging around certain people like that. They're just not in alignment with the indigenous ways of reciprocity. They're not in alignment with my spirit. It's just like, it don't make sense. And people be like, I don't believe in that and blah blah blah. I'm like, baby, let me tell you something about Psalms 51. When you do it the right way, metaphysically, it works. I've been okay. I've been at peace within myself. My dreams have been very foreshadowing and telling me what's to come, and I'm just gonna have to sell my equipment. Some people are like, why would you sell it? I'm like, I don't have a laptop. They're like, well, you can do a fundraiser for a laptop. And I'm like, okay, then I'll have all this stuff again, and then I'll have to log all this stuff across the country, and my bag is too fucking big. Like, I need a smaller suitcase. I actually want to completely get rid of my entire wardrobe because this isn't truly how I feel about myself. This is just something to get by, if I'm going to be quite honest. Not really wearing clothes that make me feel like me. And it's time for a change.